So in this video we're going to be looking at the Provo Summoner build. So this is another one of the, I would say, top tier builds for PVE in Shards of Britannia. And it almost might be one of the best builds, if not the best build I should say, in Shards of Britannia for PVE. Now the reason I like this one over the Provo Summoner is that you don't really need to worry about your pet. So like if your provocations fail and your pet start to get attacked, that's not really a big deal. If it dies, you just resummon it. You don't have to constantly be worried about watching your pet's health, which is what the tamer does have to do. Now the downside of this, of course, is that your pet can desummon right in the middle of a fight, so you do need to be just kind of aware of when that's going to happen. But the longer you play it, the more used to it you'll get. So with that being said, there's again the critical skills that you're going to need to have on the Summoner, which is going to be Spirit Speak, Magery, and Meditation. And also Animal Lore if you want to have the Dark Guardian. Now just remember the Dark Guardian has to have GM Animal Lore, GM Spirit Speak, and GM Magery in order for it to be able to be summoned. So just a little bit of a refresher on this. In Shards of Britannia, there's kind of a new set of summons that are available, as opposed to just the regular ones that you're probably used to. It's like Air Elemental, Earth Elemental, etc., etc. And those are found in the Summoner's Tomb. And these are kind of like very, very much stronger summons that you can use to fight for you. And the one that everyone wants to get is the final summon, which is the Dark Guardian. And this one, of course, requires to have that Animal Lore and that Spirit Speak and that Magery GM in order for it to be able to be summoned. So, what do these skills do? Normally, as opposed to locking the ability to summon the Dark Guardian, Animal Lore increases, it gives you 1 more minute duration on your summons. Magery just allows you to actually cast the summons in general, so that needs to be GM. Spirit Speak, again, is kind of one that you need for the rest of the summons. But it also adds 1 minute duration onto the summons time, and it also makes it so that if you do cast Bless on your pet, then it has a 95% chance to resist a dispel on them from a mob when you have GM Spirit Speak. And then the last one that you might want to worry about is Veterinary. That increases the summons HP by 25%, and it also allows you to heal it. But I feel that's not totally necessary. It also adds 1 more minute onto it. So you can get a total of 5 minutes on your summon if you have all of those skills, and you also have a summoner book that has the increased summon duration on it, and that'll go up to 25%. So that's kind of like the core skills you're going to need for the summoner. And then if you want to make a Provo Summoner, really all you need to do is add Provocation and Musicianship onto that one. And those are kind of like the 6 abilities that you kind of need for this build. And the last one's up to you. So you can take Veterinary, you can take Tracking, you can even take Evaluating Intelligence and cast spells on the mobs, since you do have GM Magery. So you can do some damage spells on it like that. I have Hiding on this one for now, for reasons not related to this video. That's not really a very good one to have normally, so you'd want to pick up something more useful in that last slot. And again, so this is a pretty straightforward build. Once you get used to it, you need to have that Summoner's Tomb. You'll want to have a Songbook that has the Provocation Effectiveness on it. And then you'll want to have a Mage book that has the increased summon duration and the increased spell chance success, since these are Circle 8 spells that you're going to be casting. So normally what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and try to fight some Greater Dragons. The goal is going to be able to kill Greater Dragons, and this build can do that pretty easily. So it's a fun one to do. So let's go ahead and try it out.